All right, whatever plans you have this weekend, you want to make sure that you're weather aware. Let's turn things over to Clay Smith for a look at the forecast. Good morning, Clay.
Good morning, Michelle. I hope everyone is having a good week so far. It's Friday. Finally made it to the end of the work week. It's going to be a perfect day weather-wise, if you ask me. Warming up this weekend, back to the 80s by Sunday. Plus, we'll throw in some storm chances late in the day on Mother's Day. So we'll track that out in just a second. Here's a look at your temperatures. All the way down to 43 in Cleveland, 44 in Blue Ridge, 48 here in Chattanooga. Just for reference, our average low this time of the year right around 54 degrees. So of course we're below that. We had some really good radiational cooling overnight, and during the day the sunshine warms up the ground and thus that warms up the temperatures. But at night, when we have clear skies, light winds, and dry air like last night, some of that energy goes back into space, and that allows temperatures to cool very efficiently. So that's a big reason we're down into the 40s on this Friday morning. But if you're not a fan of the chill, we're going to warm up nicely. Mid-70s, about 5 degrees below normal for this time of the year. Going to be a beautiful day. And as we look outside, this is Walnut Avenue. Things are nice and quiet. Traffic is flowing smoothly. No weather-related issues out there. We do have a little bit of cloud cover streaming across North Georgia, parts of Northeast Alabama. That'll all move out to the east later today. We're going to have a whole lot of sunshine for your Friday. So let's take a look at your future tracker, because things are going to start to change as we move into the weekend. We'll pick it up around midnight on Saturday. Cloud cover starts to increase, and we are going to have this low pressure system that's basically going to slide just to our south. That could bring just a few showers south of Chattanooga into North Georgia right around sunrise tomorrow. But a lot of this stays to our south, so I wouldn't expect much out of this. And then the rest of the day going to be nice and quiet. Now, as we get into Sunday, a little bit of a different story. Initially, we'll have high pressure kind of sliding in. On the backside of that, we get what's called return flow, which means winds out of the south and some moisture coming in. That'll lead to some showers. And plus, we're going to have this cold front approaching from the northwest. That'll lead to a pretty decent coverage of some showers and storms. Nothing severe, but we could get some heavy pockets of rain late Sunday, and rainfall amounts will be highly variable. But if you get under one of those heavier storms, there's a pretty decent chance you could get a quick half of an inch to an inch, but on average I think a quarter to a half of an inch going to be possible with this system. And we're still running a rainfall deficit of about 6 to almost 7 inches, even though we have picked up nearly 1.5 inches of rain this week, and a lot of that came Wednesday, of course. But we're still dealing with this drought. We're going to need more rain as we get into May, and it just doesn't look like we're going to be entering a very active period of weather as we move into the middle of the month. So still sticking with this extreme drought across much of the Tennessee Valley. So even with this week's rain, we're still running, of course, that deficit, but we'll have more chances Saturday morning, maybe, but definitely going to get some showers and storms late Sunday, which of course is Mother's Day. And then moving into next week, we're turning drier with temperatures climbing back near 80 by the middle of the week. But all in all, going to be a pretty nice weekend. Do y'all have any big plans? Anything outside, maybe?
I'm going to play good golf.
A little bit of golf. Michelle?
I said good golf.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see if that happens.
We'll see.
My parents are coming into town,
Yay.
so I'm excited to. I always love it when they visit, and it's Mother's Day weekend, so get to hug on her and show appreciation for her. So yeah, what about you?
Not a whole lot. Obviously going to do some Mother's Day activities with my wife, but I'll see my mom next weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I don't know exactly what we're doing yet, but I do have some things planned. It's going to be kind of special.
Don't let the cat out of the bag yet.
Yeah.
Did you pick something? You were looking for something cool to do with your mom.
We're going to do a bird tour, I believe, at Crabtree Farms. So yeah, my mom said I got to get my binoculars. I was like, don't forget them.
A little birding, I like it.
Yeah, she's like, I got to get my bird book. I was like, pack it in the bag.
Bring the bird book. Bring your green hat.
I had no idea she was such a bird watcher, but I learned something new about my mom.
That's awesome.